day out there.
Really
And
beautiful.
this whole week.
Gorgeous.
I mean, just incredible.
And it's not just us people who are enjoying the beautiful weather outside.
I see what you're about to show us.
Yeah, you know, this happens on occasion, but very few times are we actually able to capture it on camera. But Brady Dean was able to pick up a few sights of a sea lion swimming in the Willamette River in downtown Portland. This was just below the Hawthorne Bridge. Truly spectacular sight there. So soaking up the sunshine and those cooler water temperatures, which are ideal for sea lions. But for those of us who might be trying to find a way to cool off, make sure you are using caution, wearing those life vests, limiting your exposure, because unlike sea lions, we do not have the capability of staying warm in these cold waters. Despite our temperatures already hitting almost 80 degrees for Hillsborough, mid-70s for the rest of the Willamette Valley, and mid to upper 50s found out along the coastline with plentiful sunshine across the board. And we are seeing a bit of that marine layer pushing its way into some of our coastal communities. That will continue to kind of run up against the shoreline over the next several hours, making for some spectacular time-lapse views. This cap cloud out over the hillsides of the Seaside Beach area from earlier today. Kelly Bayern able to capture that image for us. As our showers past forecast does show us that we should all spend a little extra time outside this evening, as our temperatures will be sliding back into the mid-60s. You got the green bike to go for the rest of the night, as this ridge of high pressure is keeping us on the dry and mild side, but it's this trough of cooler air that starts to work its way further to the south. You'll notice we're on the fringe of it come Wednesday into Thursday, so that means our temperatures are going to take maybe just a degree or two step backwards as we move through the middle of the week before we dry out those skies, return the sunshine for the end of the work week. But then by the weekend, our next trough starts to push its way back into the Pacific Northwest. So that's going to cool us down and increase our potential for a few scattered showers just in time for the holiday weekend. So we'll time it all out here with our futurecast. Maybe some patchy fog for some of us through the valley locations. The marine layer playing with the coastline for the start of the day tomorrow, but the sunshine, it will be in abundance by the mid-morning hours. By the afternoon, we do it all over again. Although temperatures struggling to maybe hit 70 degrees, upper 60s will still be a welcome sight as that carries us into a sunny Thursday. Once again, seeing those above average temperatures where average should be right around 61. Tonight, calm, quiet, clear, temperatures falling back into the mid-40s. Tomorrow, approaching 70 degrees. I think maybe one or two of us will actually see 70 as maybe a head out to the Wooden Shoe Tulip Farm. That's where we should expect to see some bright, sunny skies once again as those temperatures climb back up into the upper 60s. 7-day forecast, keeping that dry weather stretch going all the way through Friday. And then it's Saturday, Easter Sunday into the start of next week. That would cool things back into the upper 50s, low 60s, where we should be for this time of year. And we increase that wet weather potential. But for Easter Sunday itself, for the Easter egg hunts earlier in the day, likely going to be dry, wet grass, because the rain doesn't really move in until the later half of the day.
Okay, but not a washout scenario.
Not a washout by any means.
All right, sounds good, Josh.
Yeah.
Well, coming up more.